She is stood on the top of the bridge, staring directly down into the ice-cold water that she is sure holds all the answers to her unanswered questions. She is likening the feeling of jumping off to the last time that she took ecstasy, and the idea that she could be completely free is what's pushing her nearer and nearer to the edge. She takes one glance back and whispers softly, "Nobody can hurt me." Finally. Rewind. There she is, sat right at the front of the class again, conforming to the stereotype that's been cruelly placed upon her head by an uninformed adolescent society. Their vindictive taunts rain down on her from the back of the class like a shower of acidic flames. When those hate-filled droplets repeatedly land on her skin, she refuses to flinch, not even an inch. She is used to this. Quickly, these words become an insufficient route for the usual culprits to get their daily fix of a slightly inflated ego. Their words turn into hard as stone fists and quick kicks to her already bruised body as she falls heavily to the ground. Soon, a broken nose or a fractured cheekbone just become a regular thing every time she happens to make it into school. She's become increasingly adept in managing to avoid it, unless a slightly concerned teacher has happened to phone home, questioning her mother as to why her attendance has been considerably low. With a glare that reaches her across the room, she promises to ensure that her daughter gets to school the next day. Dread instantly fills up her stomach as her mind begins to replay what she already knows lays in store. Once upstairs, the razor that she's reached for, hidden in her bedside drawer, isn't enough to help her escape this nightmare anymore. And so, I am stood on the top of the bridge, staring directly down into the ice-cold water that I am sure holds all the answers to my unanswered questions. I am likening the feeling of jumping off to the last time that I took ecstasy, and the idea that I could be completely free is what's pushing me nearer and nearer to the edge. I take one glance back and whisper softly, "Nobody can hurt me." Finally. I didn't jump. But in the last 8 years, 176 others have. That's 176 children's lives lost. Parents that have outlived their children left to grieve, and their peers left wiping their guilty tears on their sleeves, wishing they'd only stuck up for their friend. And that girl that sat right at the front of the class, constantly having to pretend. Thank you.